What's up, everybody? Paul Duguay here and everything. Yeah, I just wanted to basically shoot a quick video, not a very long one, and I'm not talking about Duguay Capital Enterprise Corp right now and everything, but I wanted to actually celebrate, I guess, a 2024 good start, I should say. Let me just put it that way. So last Friday, I received a letter from the U.S. Department of Education. I'm actually holding it right here in my hand. This is basically talking about how my 2 student loans from Corinthians College Schools got discharged and everything. I thought that this was, wow, this is I actually needed some good news and everything, to end the year and start the year, because, when I was actually thinking about, like over the years, like the last 15 years of me trying to actually, build up my personal credit and everything, I thought, okay, so I'm going to start trying to build up my personal credit now that I'm actually getting older, and I'm not going to do the traditional way of, like, getting a college degree, getting into debt and everything and all that for the next 40 years and everything. So I looked at, like, okay, now that I know pretty much, what I know about financial literacy, personal finances and stuff like that, and also developing, your personal assets and everything, what I know now is just like, it's mind-boggling, because if I could go back, to May of 2008 and everything, I could literally, give the middle finger, to that college that I went to in Orlando, the middle finger, and I'd be like, yeah, I am not going to be signing, federal student loan documents to get federal funding to go for a bullshit, J.O.B. that's only going to pay me $11 an hour to start. I'm not going to do it. There's just no way. If I could literally go back that time, that's what I would do. It's just mind-boggling. I mean, I'm just flabbergasting, still thinking about, when I read this, because I couldn't believe it. Like, if I can just go back, literally, if I can just have one more chance, I wouldn't have signed these student loan documents and everything. And at the time, I was actually working in restaurants at that time. I was actually, like, waiting tables. I was actually making decent money at that time when the economy was okay and everything. In 2007, 2008, 2006, 2007, 2000, I was actually making decent money as a restaurant server. And I literally could have, invested all of my money at that time that I had, and developing, good personal financial credit and everything, personal credit. I mean, I heard the horror stories about how people were getting approved for, like, first-time home buyer mortgages and stuff. They were buying their homes for the very first time, and these people were working at McDonald's, they were working at Burger King, they were working at, Wendy's. These people were working very minimum wage job, and they were being approved by Fannie Mac and Freddie Mae of getting these mortgages and everything. I was funny. I saw this one documentary several years ago and everything. This one chick from Las Vegas. She worked at as a stripper, I think. I should say, not say stripper, I should say, I guess, an adult entertainer. Yeah, she was working as an adult entertainer, and I think she also worked at a fast food joint. So she had 2 jobs and everything. But here's the best part, is that she was saying in the documentary that she got approved for 5 first-time home buyer mortgages from Fannie Mac and Freddie Mae. And I just, like, okay, there's no way. I don't think that bitch can actually, even afford, 5 mortgages, let alone, 1 mortgage. Because I guess she even said along the lines, if I remember in the documentary, correctly, that she said that, yeah, like all the mortgages basically got foreclosed and everything, all got reported to her, her credit and everything. And I just like, yeah, okay, yeah. So you work at the time, you're making what I don't know what it was, 7.25 at the time, working in a fast food joint. I guess also, like, she was working as an adult entertainer and everything. So, but yeah. Anyway, I'm just referencing, how ironic it is, and I just can't believe it. That right here is my, physical documented proof that it's just, what a world we live in. What a fucked up world it is and everything. But I mean, here's the thing. I know that this basically got approved because of Biden's student loan forgiveness policy and everything. One of his bills and everything that he was pushing during for and everything and all that and everything. I guess this is the only credit I'm gonna give that old senile bastard and everything about doing this for MAGA Republicans, I should say. Yeah, well, thank you, Joe Biden. But anyway, off to the next thing. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to just, share that with you guys and everything about how, that I no longer have to worry about, my defaulted student loans and everything. And knowing, what I know now about how to, like, establish, like, personal credit and everything. I was just thinking about this when I was reading this the day I received this in the mail and everything, that how every personal credit card that I ever tried getting to and everything was pretty much, like, denied and everything, all because of my student loans and everything. But yeah, I just think it's I'm just flabbergasting about it and everything. So I don't know. I really don't know what else to say about it. But I guess, across the country, it was happening to tens of thousands of other Americans, that had, even higher than, the two student loans that I had, that I had got approved for and everything. I heard this one person, she had, I think, about like $400,000 student loans. So she was like $800,000 in debt, and she got her loans, like, basically discharged. And I thought, what the fuck? Literally, like, what the fuck? If it took this long for me to get, my two loans, discharged and everything. So I just don't get it. And what's funny, I think, what I'm going to say is that I actually received the documents in January of 2022. I filled out the discharge papers because the school that I was going to in South Orlando, they actually shut down and lost their accreditation. They lost their credentials to stay open as a school, because I guess a lot of it had to do with a lot of predatory enrolling students and everything. They were basically telling them that, yeah, we can get you enrolled into our programs and all that, and you're going to be making a really good high five-figure salary when you graduate from one of our programs. We're going to get you, like, the internships and sponsorships and all that and everything, so that makes sure you guys are set on a path to success and everything. What the fuck, literally. I mean, it's a bunch of sales gimmicks is what it was. They were really good. Yeah, they were really fucking good at their sales gimmicks, that's for sure. Yeah, they even did it on me, because like, once they did that first hard pull, that first credit hard pull on me and everything, because I think at the time I think like a 689, 685, 689 FICO credit score and everything, and I said, holy shit. I mean, I guess I'm on a path, to, like, starting to build credit and everything. But yeah, they approved the loans and all that and everything, and maybe made me get like 2 of these, what are these called? These are, Stafford subsidized and Stafford unsubsidized federal student, loans and everything. But guys, I just wanted to just talk about that and everything and all that. I think it's what a life. That's all I gotta say. Make sure you guys like the video and everything. If you guys have been through, you know, the same situation that I've been in, and subscribe to the channel and everything. Take care.